You're actually super transphobic, and I never want to share space with you. Thank you.
Bro, she sucks so bad, dude. Oh my God, look how excited she is. Ay, ay, ay. Turns out, this is the Heritage Foundation posting this video, which is really funny. But AOC has no clue who Libs of TikTok is, okay? Because she went up to her, okay? Libs of TikTok went up to her and tried taking a photo with her, or took a photo with her smiling. Does anyone have that photo? I can't click on links of Libs of TikTok because she blocked me. Coward. Oh, this is great. Here it is. Gotta be embarrassing to realize people who see, people you see as your ideological enemies have no idea who you are. She said, priceless. I asked if I could take a picture and she got so excited. She thought I was just a fan. That's your own L, dummy. Why did you just post your L where you're like incredibly stoked that you took a photo? You look like a fan. You just look like a fan of AOC at that point and nothing more. $500 says Chaya had to tell her who she is. Yeah, most likely. And then when she did, here's AOC's response.
Actually super transphobic, and I never want to share space with you. Thank you.
I am here.
That's it. She took a photo with her. AOC had no idea who the she was. And then after that, she was like, I'm actually Libs of TikTok. Lol. I got you. I mean, I got another take on Libs of TikTok. Apparently, she has like a child's book or something where she likens being trans to a cupcake or something. I saw that post as well. And basically, if you think like being trans to a child is like a cupcake, you know, a delicious sugary treat, then you might actually be trans. You know what I mean? It's like it's very odd that you think like being trans is coming as natural to you like that. And it is natural. It's just, it's natural to trans people. Kind of like Rick Perry talking about how dicks are like alcoholism, dicks are like alcohol to an alcoholic. Like they're delicious, they're everywhere, you're constantly fantasizing about it, but like an alcoholic who sees another bottle, you gotta avoid it. These are both analogies that repressed people have brought up here.
Rose felt something didn't feel right. She said, I don't think my parents would want me to have so much cake. Maybe I can take cupcake home. That's very reasonable, right? She'll take the cupcake home and then she'll ask her mom and dad if she can eat it because she already has one.
Bro, making toddlers look at a transphobia PowerPoint is wild. Like that's gotta be the most unhinged child abuse I've seen today.
No, how old, Miss Julie? You're old enough to make your own decision. Here, I saved you a cupcake.
Bro, if you're a kid and gender identity, like actually understanding gender identity is like a sweet, delicious treat to you, then maybe there is something going on there. You know what I mean? This is what I don't understand. You could have shown it as like an evil thing, but she's like, hey, children, be very afraid. Like they're trying to serve you these like delicious cupcakes at school. All these kids are like, bro, I want a cupcake. Shut the up. Funny how drag story time is just normal ass books, but conservative story time is propaganda for kids. Yeah, I just don't understand that. Like conservatives looked at the Democrats, claimed that they were doing like propaganda to children, okay, and then turned around and started actively trying to do propaganda to the children. Like I remember a couple years back, I used to make jokes when Ben Shapiro was like, I'm gonna write a child's book, and I was like, what are you gonna talk about? Like sharing is not caring? Like what the like you're gonna be that guy? Or like actually, hypothetically, sharing is not caring. Sharing is actually communism. That's how the USSR was developed. It's like that's it. That's the lesson that you're trying to teach children. Like what the f wrong with you? And then they did do that. Like they actually did do that. They're doing it now. Anyway, let's watch this cringe ass altercation.
Super transphobic, and I never want to share space with you. Thank you.
She thought she was a fan. And he's like, actually, I'm Libs of TikTok. AOC actually owned that conversation. Interrupting her is great. Yeah, exactly. She handled it very well. It looked like she was being kind and taking a photo with a fan and then turned around and ripped into her the moment that she realized who this delusional loser was.
Outside the Cannon building, I was here last week because I attempted to ask AOC why she lied about me in a committee hearing. She cowered away. She refused to talk to me. So I'm back here today, 1 week later, and I'm going to deliver her. And
This kind of stuff is pretty funny, honestly. Like I do find it really strange that like so many people are basically like, I'm just gonna stalk you. Like my political contribution is just like literally stalking you and being as annoying as possible. There are plenty of people who do this online as well. Like I cover Ben Shapiro regularly because he says a bunch of dumb shit that I don't agree with. It's pretty open and shut. I feel like he's damaging. I feel like his ideas are very, very conservative and awful. And when he says some dumb shit, I tell you how it is. Sometimes when he surprisingly has a take that I agree with, I tell you how it is. Okay? But like there are so many motherfuckers who just basically have become like stalkers as their full-time job, especially on the conservative side. Okay, is that not just being a journalist? I know these people aren't, but there's no dude. Listen, that you're bringing up a very interesting point. Okay, that is literally what they say journalists are doing. But like the reality is, first of all, you don't have a carte blanche approach to stalk people if you're a journalist. Remember that. But there's a point when a journalist is quote unquote stalking you or whatever. There's literally a point. There's a story that they're writing, that they're hunting down. They go to literally every side of the conversation that they can. They try to get additional information about the subject that they're writing about. What she's doing is not that. What she's doing is just trying to farm views by being in the vicinity of AOC and being like, I'm libs of TikTok. You lied about me. Like, that's not journalism. You know what I mean? What the Chatter's going to bring up people harassing Cinema in a bathroom? That's not journalism either. Listen to me. It's okay to admit that there are differences between good things and bad things, okay? AOC's footprint on the planet, regardless of how little you might agree with her or how much you hate her because she's like libbed up or whatever, okay, is entirely different than any number of Republicans, okay? So yes, I'm not making a principle here, okay? The principle isn't like stop annoying politicians. First and foremost, none of that is journalism, okay? Annoying politicians is not journalism. Just make no mistake, okay? And number two, annoying politicians is great and good. It's just what she's doing is not for any specific purpose, okay? There's no purpose there. It's just clout driven.
An ethics complaint that I filed for lying about an American citizen in a committee hearing.
So AOC, she broke the rules. Believe it or not, there's actually rules on Capitol Hill. In 23, Clause 1 is the big one. You got to act in a way that reflects credibility on the House. And lying about, a U.S. citizen certainly doesn't do that. So we're filing this ethics complaint.
Let's go inside and see if she's there.
Oh my God, these guys are unbearable, dude. Oh my Lord. Oh my Lord. Do something productive. Do something productive.
How are you doing? Just dropping off some mail for the conversation.
Hi. So basically, a few weeks ago, AOC lied about me in a committee hearing.
Okay.
So I tried to come last week and talk to her, but she kind of cowered away, wasn't interested in talking.
Yeah, you're unbelievably goofy. What a loser. AOC lied about me.
To me. So together with Mike from the Heritage Foundation Oversight, he helped me file this ethics complaint. So we filed that. And if you can give it to AOC, I would really appreciate it.
Thank you.
And tell her to stop lying about American citizens.
Right, have a good one.
Okay.
Thank you.
I just
Wow, we owned her.
an ethics complaint.
Bro, I swear to God, her getting unmasked was the worst thing that she could have done. It's just like it's just made her extra annoying. I swear to God, she's just like now she puts herself in the videos and shit too. It's just like, oh, stop.
At AOC's office, and unfortunately she wasn't there. So we left, and then I was walking through the Capitol, and guess who I bumped into? AOC herself.
Oh my God, it's so got it.
I just delivered an ethics complaint to your office because you lied about me in a committee hearing.
Yeah, no,
so
I actually
I never
you're
inspired a bump for
No, you're
and I
actually
don't also for
super
myself.
transphobic, and I never want to share space with you. Thank you.
Bro, she sucks so bad, dude. Oh my God, look how excited she is. Ay, ay, ay.